my god, babe, what are you doing?
Let me explain.
What is going on, guys? So, this is something I pretty much do almost every morning. I don't know if you would consider it a good thing or a bad thing, but I go to Starbucks and I get a coffee, and then if I forget a straw, I mix it up with my finger. Although that's the best thing to do either. But yeah, this video is about basically what she thinks about me being on gear. So, first thing I think people really think is when you get on gear, you start taking steroids or testosterone or whatever it might be, that you just change drastically and you are a whole different person. But from her experience, I don't know. What do you think? You think I really changed as a person that much?
Honestly, not really. You're like very much the same all the time.
I think maybe it does affect some people differently, and I think it also depends on maybe like what kind of stuff you're taking, because I've told you that before too. You guys, that I literally, a lot of people think that I take a lot more than I actually have, so I haven't really taken anything that's so harsh on your body, I think. So I don't know if really I have the best experience to use, because like I said, I've taken tests and then 1 month of the stuff I didn't kind of let you know about or give you specifics on what it was. But even during that 1 month, I didn't notice any differences. I don't even know if she knew I was taking anything for 1 month, honestly.
Probably not.
I don't think
I would have guessed until like you told me. I also think a lot of it has to do with like who you are normally. Like if you're somebody who gets very worked up and very angry easily all the time, then I can see maybe that part of you being a little bit more elevated.
Definitely.
But it's not like you just flip a switch and all of a sudden you're Hulk mode.
Yeah.
Over everything.
Alright, so what we were just talking about, guys. Basically, if you were I feel like it affects everybody differently too. So, I feel like it's kind of like smoking weed. Like, some people smoke weed and they get mad chill, no anxiety. And there's some people who smoke weed and then get super anxious and they don't really like smoking weed because it makes them feel a total different way. So, I think it's similar in a sense where if you're already a person who is kind of angry or something like that, and this is what she was just telling me, then it would probably affect you differently, because, and I agree with that, I think it really just kind of heightens your personality to be like that you kind of already have, where like as you are as a person, it just kind of increases your natural personality into an enhanced personality. No, I don't know, but I personally don't think it's made me more angry or act like a different person or anything like that, so yeah.
Also, I've read that like the amount of people that are actually affected that severely by testosterone, that they develop these like really bad anger issues, it's actually a very small percentage of people who get affected to that degree.
Yeah, so I feel like it honestly is just like a big stereotype. People assume like people that take stuff are going to just be like these big meatheads who are like mean and angry all the time, when like honestly I don't think for the majority of the time it's probably like that at all. So yeah, I guess that's it. Hopefully you can hear us okay. Yeah. So like basically how it affects the relationship, being on gear essentially. In my experience with her, not negative at all. That's what we were talking about earlier. That's something I think that's very relevant. If your girlfriend's like into fitness as well, I feel like it's probably easier for them to be very understanding and support you and all that kind of thing. Whereas if your girlfriend is not into fitness at all, and then she's probably not going to be as understanding and kind of like really get it. So I don't know. That's kind of what we were talking about, because she's very, very supportive about everything. I mean, at the end of the day, I think she's really just more or less worried about health things.
I feel like it's a little bit easier to compromise when you're both like into fitness. Like you help each other out, like with meal prepping, and if you're not into fitness as much as your partner, then there may be those times where you feel like they choose the gym over you.
Yeah. And
I feel like it's a little bit easier to understand that if you're already into fitness.
And obviously, in general, it's not just about gear. Like even if I wasn't, like obviously she'd be super supportive about fitness and everything in general. Because I mean, that's kind of how it was before. Because I wasn't always on anything, and we were together, and she was always super supportive and helped me with things that I needed. It's a little different now, especially now that we are living together, starting yesterday. But yeah, no, I mean, it's great. I think I'm lucky though too. Like not everybody's going to you gotta find someone who's willing to support you, bro. Like, not everyone's gonna understand what your goals are and things like that, and that's okay. But I feel like it's important to find someone who actually does support you. You don't always need to understand someone. I think, you know what I mean? I think she does understand why I'm doing it and everything like that, but regardless, you don't always have to understand somebody on why they want to do something. You just need to, if you're their person, like, actually support them, you know what I mean? That's why you're there, to be, like, teamwork, essentially. So, but yeah, no, it's totally good. Good, I can't complain. She doesn't give me shit about nothing. She puts the needle in my butt. No, I'm just kidding. But that would be kind of cool.
Next
But
YouTube video.
we're not, yeah, next YouTube video for sure. But yeah, I guess we'll see you guys when we're talking about the last thing. Alright guys, so we kind of forgot to record a little bit yesterday, so we're just now getting it in now. We're going to talk about sex drive, because I feel like that's another thing that, what, like a stereotype, or just what people think about when, what do you think?
I think that's one of the first things that comes to people's heads when they think about, like, somebody being on gear, just how much it affects, well, like, anger, and then also sex drive, I feel like is number 2.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is your...
Is this my portion of the video?
Yeah, this is your portion. I would say good. I don't know. Yes? I guess I do know, but I'm pretending like I don't. Yeah, I would say good. What?
Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell just because I feel like it's heightened all the time. Not a bad thing, but...
Yeah. Heightened all the time. Sex is good.
Well, what does it, I mean, what does it feel like for you though? Because you're the one who's actually like experiencing these hormonal stuff happening.
Yeah, I think you just feel like a lot more horny all the time, to be honest. But I don't think it's a bad thing, you know? It never seems to affect us negatively.
If anything, it might help some people out.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That is true. If that's something you struggle with, then it definitely would. But if you're already, it's just gonna make you probably more.
Yeah. You'll be like going through puberty again, probably.
Probably. That is probably a good way to explain it. I mean, that's all there really is to say about that, to be honest.
Are you gonna be...
Testosterone doesn't make your junk smaller, bro. It makes your balls smaller. And I don't know, how noticeable is it? Probably just, but you probably are so used to it at this point you don't even notice it.
Yeah, it's not like, I mean, I don't know what it would take for it to feel like super drastic.
It's definitely not drastic.
Yeah, and it never, like, it doesn't get in the way of anything. It doesn't, like...
No, yeah.
It doesn't change anything.
And it's like I said, it's definitely not drastic or really that obvious. Like, yeah, you don't even really think about it, honestly. You really don't even think about it. Unless, like, some people have experienced more than I have or something, but it's not even really that much. But yeah, I mean, that covers some of the biggest stereotypes, I feel like, with gear and stuff like that. Obviously, if you're on some harsher stuff, there's definitely different kind of side effects that you can get that I wouldn't know about yet, maybe. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that I wouldn't know about yet, you know. But yeah, that's kind of the basics. And hopefully, I guess we can close out the video, right? Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wanted to do something a little bit different, kind of share her side of what she thinks about everything. And I think the moral of the story is find someone who supports you and your goals and things like that. And not to expect everyone to have to, but that's who you should look for, you know what I mean? If they don't support you, then they're not the right person, in my opinion. But yeah, I guess that's the basics. Everyone, this is my girlfriend Sasha. You have now met her. And everyone thought I didn't have a girlfriend apparently, but we've actually been dating for a long time. And I've known her since high school. So, yeah. But, anyways, I guess we will catch you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, that's about it. Yo, what is good, my homies? Sorry, this is Tristan from the future, okay? But this is super important, so pay attention. Okay, guys? I'm working with a company called Transcend HRT. Listen, I know a ton of you guys have been interested in this stuff, especially after explaining my transformation, yada, yada, yada. This is a legal way and very trustworthy way to get your hands kind of in where you might be interested in. This is where you can get blood work, TRT, yes, you heard me right, testosterone replacement therapy, peptides, and PCTs. Guys, this is huge here. This is a very big opportunity for me and also for all of my supporters. So anyone who is interested in this realm of things, okay, check them out. I am going to put the description, link in bio. Remember, this is totally legal, okay? And this is a great way for you guys to go get your blood work done, to be able to see if you are in need of TRT. Like I said, they have PCTs and peptides, okay? I am going to go much fuller in depth in the future here, guys, but if you are interested, go to the link in my description. Go check that out. That is how you can get TRT, peptides, PCT, blood work, the whole bit. So basically, you guys go into my description, fill out the form. It's quick and easy, less than like 2 minutes, bro, and they'll get back to you with a consult that will kind of help guide you in the right direction. Okay, so it's perfectly legal. It helps you. It guides you. It's literally perfect, bro. So if you have been interested in anything like this, go check it out. Link in description.